Hello everyone, I am Anya. Today we are playing the Mecha Hack, and with me are our pilots for our final session on this series. Please introduce yourselves in the order that you connected.
I'm Brian He Him, and I'm playing Ever Calder, the Maverick Striker.
And I'm John He Him, and I'm playing Jack Lassiter, the Commander Brawler.
And we are playing our final session where our pilots, after uncovering a series of corruption and setups within their company, they are deploying towards Sector 3, where they had previously found some QQ presence and where a couple of Hydra mechas, these heavily armored, specialized mechas that are part of Commander Anders' personal guard, are deploying in order to blame on the QQ the attack on Station Q from about a week ago. So we are going to get started right there with you basically hanging up from these two helicopters, one of them being commanded by none other than June, your station mechanic, and you are approaching sector 3. In the distance, and let me switch to my map. In the distance, you see the Hydras jumping and hovering over the trees from time to time, and they seem to be about to get in range of an encampment, of a QQ encampment, about 500 meters in front of you. As you are flying over the jungle, you start recognizing this minefield. You start recognizing the minefield that you had previously encountered in this area. And then, from within the trees, you start getting heavy anti-air fire. And June tells you, This is as close as I can deploy you. Otherwise, we are all going down. And basically, there's this lever that she pulls, and your mechs fall to the ground in the area of the QQ encampment. Feel free to position yourselves anywhere in this area, basically in the left area. Let me just make it clear for you. Basically, the white lines are some geographic. These are all geographic features. The white lines are basically obstacles that you are able to take cover from, but that are breakable, basically. Or the hexagons in green are boulders that you are able to climb on top of. And on green, the triangles are trees that you will be, well, there are trees everywhere, but these are large trees that you are able to topple, that you are able to bring down in order to cause some damage. As you are getting near, you are getting fire from this turret that's sitting on top of a boulder. As you get down from this massive tree, from the helicopter, and you see a building in the center of the area, and the Hydras over on the east. Last time that you saw them as you were getting down. Do you have any questions?
Yes, my mind wandered for just a second when you were explaining the hexagons. What were the hexagons?
Yeah, the hexagons are boulders that you are able to climb on top of. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Zenith, do you have any questions before deployment?
What's the range again on, like, what do I have? A rifle?
Give me 1 second.
I'm just trying to remember. Oh, a submachine gun. Like how many hexes away?
Give me 1 second because I know that. I think it's a range of far, which... Yes, close and distant. You are able to shoot. I made a pattern for this. I'm gonna drop it. Give me a second. Props. Whee. Are you able to see that? Yes, you're able to see that. Okay, basically, if you are on the center of the pattern, sync. If you are on the center of the pattern, close and distant enemies. Yes, your weapon is able to hit anywhere in this grid, in this hex map. However, you have disadvantage to hitting a near or a distant enemy with a ranged weapon. At far distance, you have no problem. And that's for essentially every ranged weapon.
So 3 or 4 hexes away is no penalty to shoot.
Yeah.
And I forget, did Everculture, did he pick up the do you have the big gun as well with you, or do you just have your submachine gun?
Just the submachine gun. I think the big gun. Yeah, I'd rather have the shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You have a hammer, which is a heavy melee weapon as well.
And we do have boost kits, so just keep
And
that
you
in
do
mind.
have boost kits.
Oh, and I'm assuming that our hit points and armor points are at maximum
yes,
again?
yes, please.
Okay.
Nice. And your reactor die has expanded and is okay. Yes. Are you ready then?
All right. Yeah, I guess Jack will get on the radio and all right. What do you want to do? We can try and flush him out. I can go and try and run around and see if I can identify him, and then you can sweep behind and shoot him.
Sure. I think I'll try to take out this turret just so we don't have to worry about it while we're searching for them.
Seems reasonable for me.
That's the only target we can see at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose they'll probably come for the actual building there. So, if we wait long enough, they'll probably just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we take out the turret, and then we will set up some sort of defensive formation around the building.
Okay.
What could go
All right.
wrong?
Roll mobility
Let's do
for
it.
me, please.
All right.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I'm in my mobility mode, so I'm going to roll that with advantage.
Sure.
Success.
I have failed.
Okay, so
curses.
Danger goes before the enemies, and Zenith goes after the enemies. Nice. Okay, yeah, so Danger, Viking Danger, what do you want to do?
Viking Danger is going to run over to this sentry and blow fire on it. That's his plan.
May I just
Uh,
remind you that you have found landmines in this area before, so if
oh,
that's
that's right.
something that
That's
you want
right.
to keep in mind.
Ooh, yeah. No, that's a really good point. Thanks for reminding us of that. If I do a scan, about
Yeah.
how far out can I scan for landmines?
I'm going to say you are able to scan for 3 hexes around you.
3 hexes. Then yeah, I guess I should do I should do a scan. So I'll try and do a scan.
Yeah, roll systems for me, please.
All right, big money, no whammies. Yes, success.
Nice. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sure. As you are approaching this QQ building, you scan for these 3 landmines, and you notice that they are basically covering the clearest paths in the way to the station. What do you want to do?
Okay. Let's see. How many hexes can I move? Does it tell me somewhere?
Yeah. Remember that you are able to move to near locations. So basically, you will be able to move uh, one,
Oh,
two,
two.
two
Okay.
hexes. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. If I know landmines are there, is there a way that I can like jump over them, or how do I
Yeah.
go through an area that has landmines safely?
Yeah. I think you detect the landmine and you are able to just go past it,
Go around it.
jump over it.
Okay.
There's no problem. But this is a feature that maybe you are able to use offensively at some point or something like that.
Yes. That's good. Okay. All right. So I think that's my turn then. I scanned for landmines
You
and
you
then
are
moved.
faster though, right? Because like, what is it? You reduce
That's
all
true. I have my
movement by 1 inch.
mobility.
You
So yeah, moving.
ignore. Yeah,
So
that's right.
move. So basically, moving 2 spaces doesn't. That's like free. That doesn't actually cost you one of your actions, basically.
Let me
Is that
just
right?
check on that.
If it's difficult terrain, yes.
As an
And reduce
action,
all movement
roll
by one
your
action.
reactor
Oh
die,
yeah.
have an advantage on mobility test, and reduce all movement by 1 action. Yeah.
So I could take another move then if I wanted to.
You are able to take another move if you want to, but as soon as you step over there. No, sorry.
I don't know if I want to yet. I'm just thinking about it. Let's see. I was here, so my range for my no, I don't know anything beyond there.
If you stay
Hmm.
there, just you are clearly in the line of fire for this turret.
Yeah. Um, I think he'll move there. That's
Sure.
that's where I'll move. Yeah.
Okay, so for the enemies, let me just move on. No, sorry. One. Yeah, that's what those do. These are over here. Okay, both of you hear a radio transmission in your comms that's um, unauthorized unauthorized collective soldiers retreat. This is free QQ territory. You have been told to not come back here. uh, retreat now or we will open fire.
Do you want to answer that, Calder, or do you want me to?
Um, I can answer them.
Go for it.
Sure. Uh, well, say, yeah, we got some rogue. What is the name of the other two mechs?
Hydras.
Hydras. We got two
Hydras.
rogue hydras. We're chasing. If you want to let us just take care of them, we'll. We don't need to mess with you. We're not here for you today.
They answer to you. How do we know? How do we know you're not working together? They are part of your team after all.
Probably be able to piece it together by the gunfire flying back and forth between us.
Probably, but the Hydras haven't opened fire to you at this moment. The turret that's attacking you, it's clearly Kyuku.
Yeah, it's up to you. You don't shoot at us, we won't shoot at you. If you open fire on us, then no promises.
Do we have like information about the Hydra machines, like the weaponry and stuff? Like, could we, if we have that, we can give that to them, right? We could say, this is what you're looking for.
You're going to give our secret Hydra technology information to the QQ?
No. I'm going to give them basically like an MS Paint sketch. Like, here you go. This is what you're looking for.
That's a really good point. But yeah, you were given information on the Hydra last time, which I'm gonna give you again in case it helps you on the fight. Basically, you saw the Hydra and you were briefed on them that they are able to hover for a few seconds. Avoiding terrain. They are heavily armored. And give me 1 second. Yes, and they basically are equipped with a sort of a minigun where they are able to attack multiple targets at the same time.
So then we can just tell them that, right? Anything hops above these trees, you can shoot it down. It's not us. And anything carrying a minigun ain't us either.
I'm gonna roll roll it yourself. I don't think they're not very trusting of you, but let's say if you roll a 1 or a 2, you convince them for at least this round.
So on a D6?
And a D6, yes.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. Okay. I think they say, I know what you're playing at here, but we are not falling for it. And this turret will open fire on Viking Danger. You are undercover and you are on your mobility mode, so roll mobility with advantage, please.
I think that succeeds. It does succeed. I succeed.
Nice. Let me just check. Because you are far. Yes, that's no, sorry, you succeeded. Yes. Okay, basically you hear this massive shot, birds go flying around you. And yes, this was the turret that was attacking you. And Zenith, please roll mobility for me.
Fail.
No.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Not allowed to
you
die.
roll it again. Roll it with advantage. You are
success.
Okay, you get some fire from this side, roughly. coming from here in this direction.
Interesting.
But you do not see you do not see who's shooting at you. And that will be your turn, Zenith.
Okay. So there's a hidden enemy. What do I do to try to spot them?
Yeah, you can roll systems to scan, basically.
Okay, let's do that.
Probably looking for like a heat signature in the trees or something.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You scan and you don't get any targets in this area, so whoever is shooting at you is basically over here. You don't get their exact location, but you are able to, what will be the word, to discard this area, discard an enemy in this area.
Well, I guess I need to get closer. I guess I'll come up to here.
Sure. I think from there you get in range of invisibility range. You see QQ, a light QQ mecha basically taking cover behind the vegetation. It's clearly the one who was shooting at you. And that will be your turn, Danger.
Okay, so I'm assuming that ever you let me know that you found a QQ over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get on the radio again and try, because I think that if we could band together, we could take out these heavy mechs. And I'll say, ceasefire on that mech. He is not your enemy. Your enemies are heavily armored and elsewhere in the region. Please assist us in taking them out. See if I get any response.
You start hearing heavy fire coming from roughly this area, and you start hearing heavy fire coming from this area. And yeah, roll please a d6 again for me. I think this time you're trying to roll 1, a 2, or a 3.
Well, I failed. I got a 6.
I think
eventually, we'll get there eventually.
I think this time you don't get any response. I think this time you don't get any response from the QQ, but they seem to be they clearly seem to be engaged in this area.
Okay. Then I'll just say on my radio to Ever, keep your head down. Try not to take the QQ out. We need all the firepower we can get. I'm gonna go see if I can't locate our friends. Well, I don't say friends. Locate our enemies.
And you
I guess
two actions.
If we can actually engage with the hydras, that will probably be a lot more convincing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna try and scan for landmines again.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Yes, you find one landmine over here.
Did you need me to roll for it?
No. Sorry. Yes, you had to roll systems.
Okay, I will roll systems.
Just to see.
I failed.
You failed. I already revealed it. That's fine.
Right. Well, it works out because I was gonna try and go through up towards Calder anyway. So I'll move here, and then probably here. Do I hit a landmine? anywhere?
Do I hit a landmine? No, you do not hit a landmine, but as soon as you get over here, you see a Kyuku who doesn't notice you, but they seem to be aiming towards this side.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting closer, Calder. And I think that's my turn.
Yeah. And the enemies. Okay. Give me 1 second because that will be. Let me roll here. Okay. And let me see if they are able to. Okay. Okay. And okay. That's that. Ah. So, I think the first QQ unit. This should be number 2. I think this QQ unit will. Yeah, it will open fire on Zenith again. So, Zenith, you are. Yeah, I will say you're under cover. Please roll mobility with advantage for me.
Pass.
You pass, and he starts retreating over here. I think they communicate, and yes, since you are that close, this second QQ unit moves towards you. You see it, it's light, it's carrying a beam, no, not a beam rifle, it's carrying a rifle on one hand, an axe on the other, and you see the axe basically scalding hot attack you. Please roll mobility for me. Yes.
All right. Success.
Basically, the QQ misses you, and as they miss you, you see them look just over their shoulder over here. A second ago, they were looking over here, and now it's looking over here. And Zenith, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Um. What path can I take?
You're able to go over here and avoid the landmine because you have already pinpointed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a spot that I'm still under cover, because we haven't. I guess can I just go like here, like right at the edge of this cover,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess I'll just scan for mines to just
1, 2, 1,
Hopefully.
2.
hopefully know where I'm going next better. Let me roll. Yeah, and that's a success.
1, 2, 1, 2. You scan and you do not find any more landmines over here.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Seems like you can kind of guess where to expect them because they're just blocking the paths towards the building.
Yes. And all right, I think that will be your turn then, Viking Danger.
Geez. Okay. I'll try again. I'll look at the QQ who shot at me, and I'll just repeat. We are on your side, chasing the same targets. And then I'm gonna head down here.
Roll
Do I-
mobility with disadvantage for me, please. Since you have advantage because you are in mobility mode, you just roll it flat.
Okay. Success.
Success. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second because that will degrade the die. If that was a 6. Yes. Okay, basically you activate this landmine, you move just in time to avoid the damage. You're probably running super fast and you blow up this landmine on your path.
Whew.
And
Whew.
but as soon as you move past it, you are face to face with one of the hydras.
Haha. Well then, time to show that we are not a threat. I will use my fire breath. So
Sure.
It says as a use action, test mobility. If you succeed, deal 1d4 damage to 2 close enemies and become hidden, and then roll your reactor die. So, roll my mobility. Success.
Yes.
And then a d4 damage. 3. That's better than average.
1 second.
So 3 damage as this dragon mech opens up his mouth and just spews flames across the ground. And then he's now hidden, I assume because of the smoke and stuff. And then I have to roll my reactor die, which is a 5. So my reactor stays where it is.
Yes, sure. Okay, yeah, roll a d6 once more for me, please. You are trying to roll this time.
Okay.
A 1 to 4.
I got a 2.
You got a 2. Okay, yeah. First of all, you also notice this turret, and then on comes, you hear, brother unit. Brother unit, restate your purpose in this location, please.
Roger, our purpose is to take down the 2 heavily armored Hydra mechs who have come to blow up your station.
They are still on comms, and they say that they are clearly whoever's on the radio is talking amongst them. They say, "Blow up? What do you mean blow? Come again, brother unit. What do you mean blow up?"
These 2 Hydra mechs have explosives with them. They are attempting to destroy this QQ station. We are trying to intercept and stop them.
Sure, nice. I think there's radio silence for a moment, but you clearly have their attention, and the Hydra is going to attack you. Let me.
So I'm hidden right now. I don't know what that does.
Oh yeah. When you are hidden, you are not able to. You cannot be targeted. Yes. Give me 1 second.
Best
Fast
mech ever.
armor, designed to outmaneuver, ignore difficult terrain. Yes, let me just check on that. But I'm pretty sure you cannot be targeted. You cannot be targeted by attacks while hidden, but become immediately visible if you make an attack or can no longer reasonably be hidden. Yes, there's this smoke on the area, and there's smoke on the area. You cannot be targeted. Roll systems for me, please.
Okay. Systems. I got a 1.
You get a
Think I
1.
succeed.
Okay, yes. Basically, you detect and scanning frequency. You are able to jam it just in time.
Sweet.
And you remain hidden. Sure. Okay, Zenith. You see this Kyuku basically come in your fire line. It picks up their rifle. They put their rifle up in the air and basically point at you towards this area and start moving over there. What do you want to do, Zenith?
I'm going to follow them because I'm going to assume they know the path to avoid mines. So
Sure.
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to where they're walking, and here I'll just come to here.
Yes, you have one more action. Do you want to keep advancing? Do you want to?
Can I move again, or
You will need to roll your reactor die, but
yeah, let's do that because I'm a long ways away. I need to get over there.
Yeah, you've got your reactor die is like super big, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
D10. Yeah, man.
go ahead and move.
I guess I'll just go to there.
Sure. You move over there. The QQ points at you, and basically you notice a mine over here. Okay, the way we're going to do it so that it moves a bit faster, it's similar to what we did last time. I'm going to keep moving the QQ. They will basically pinpoint at you. But what you are going to do is you will add a d6 to your damage rolls, and this will represent the QQ basically giving you support against the Hydras. And so, danger! It's your turn. You have one Hydra in front of you.
I'm just gonna keep blowing fire on this thing. That seems like the best I could do with my actions.
Okay, yeah.
So let's see. I test mobility. I succeed with a 7, and then I deal a d4 of damage, which is 2. 2 damage, and then my reactor die is a 4. So it stays where it is.
So it stays where it is.
Oh, and I add? Wait, well, I don't know if I add a d6 to that damage because it's technically not an attack. It's up to you.
Let me just check quickly on that. But yes, I don't think
Okay.
you do. To their damage die. Yes, it's to their damage die.
Oh, so
no.
okay, so then yeah, it's not an attack. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now he's hidden. Gosh.
So could you on your turn? Could you have like done an attack on him and then breathe fire to be hidden at the end?
I guess I could have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could. Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Do you want to do
Can
that?
I do that? Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea. So I'll get out of my vehicle mode, which.
Oh, that's right, because you'd have to go in and out of vehicle.
Oh, it's an action. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
I mean, you are able to go out of your vehicle mode, still use your fire breath.
That's true. Okay, so we'll say I went out of my vehicle mode. I did my fire breath, and that's my turn. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So then I'm done then.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. However, I think this Hydra is gonna keep on moving then. They are not
Okay.
able to. You are dealing damage to them. They don't want to keep taking damage when they have an objective. And
Is he hitting any mines, or is he like hovering over them?
he does not hit any mines over here.
Dang.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, and yes, they are not hovering at this point. 1, 2.
Okay.
And you get in range, or you see, supported by this turret, you see this Hydra over here. And yes, give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. And roll mobility for me, please.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, you are hidden. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna. Yes, this Hydra advances over here, and you basically see them shooting over here, and a third QQ is on your sensors. They move, they shoot, and this Hydra, yes, and Hydra number 1 basically gets on the ground, and you see them basically. They were carrying a crate last time that we left them. You see them put up a crate on the ground and start basically operating them. Zenith, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, what's the sort of like a ruler tool?
Yes.
See, like, what your distance is. Where is that?
Somewhere, yeah.
You have in your toolbar, you have just above the
Measure?
pointer. Yes, it's called
There
measure.
it is, over here on the right. Yeah. I was about to start counting hexes, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna change it to units so that you can count.
6 away.
You could move closer, and then you'd probably be in range. Yeah, you would be in range.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, it's kind of crowded around here. Can I squeeze into this?
Yes, you are able to move around the tree and end your turn over here.
Okay, so just be in front of the tree. Yeah, don't have any cover, but that's all right. I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna go here, and I will take a shot.
This Hydra, however, is behind cover, so you will be rolling with disadvantage. But yes, you are 100% in range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
That's a critical. Yeah. Do you want to make it
No,
reckless?
No, I
It's
had
disadvantage.
you
I had
rolled with
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so I do. Where's my damage? Okay, so I do. Yeah, so I'll make it reckless. So 2d8, and then I'm also adding a d6.
And yes,
Mhm.
you are also rolling.
Okay, 15.
Nice.
15 damage. Nice. Give me 1 second.
That's good damage.
That's unit number 1. Give me 1 second.
My QQ buddy rolled a 6 on his damage. That was.
Yeah,
We should
basically
draft him.
you rolled a 6 on your damage. On your d6.
On the d6, yeah.
Okay, give me 1
So
second. I'm going to come back to that. But yeah, basically, yeah, you hit at this Hydra. The Hydra is taking heavy damage, probably from the turret, probably from this QQ. They are basically concentrating fire on the Hydra. They seem to be very, very damaged at this point. However, it's called a Legion die. This die. Whenever you roll the maximum damage on this die, the die degrades to the next one in the chain. Basically, you are overextending your support.
got it. Okay.
And what I'm going to say is that these turrets basically exhaust their ammo. But yes, this Hydra is very, very, very damaged. And
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
will test my reactor to keep firing.
Sure. Sorry, I think you moved and then
Oh
you
no, I
attacked.
moved.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you moved.
I
Yeah.
didn't just attack. That's right.
Okay, yeah. Basically the QQ the QQ are supporting you. The Hydra is taking heavy damage, and they ask you, Zenith, what kind of payload is that?
Um, I guess I saw one of these explode, right? So I have some idea of like.
Mhm.
So yeah, I give a description based on that as far as like.
Sure.
I saw one of these explode, and it wiped out an area of whatever by whatever.
Okay, yeah, basically you give this description, it will be able to blow up this building, and the QQ let you know that they have a fuel refinery within the area.
Oh Jesus.
So it would be even a bigger explosion if this were to explode. And yeah, they basically warn you about it. Viking danger. I think it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Alrighty. So I think so. If does the unit 01 Hydra, does he have cover from me right now? Or
Right
no?
now, yes, they do.
Okay. Then if I moved here, would he have cover from me?
No, they wouldn't.
Does
Okay.
cover affect dragon breath? I don't
It
know how that works.
it doesn't, but I was hoping to get extra damage. I want to take this guy out.
Ooh, nice. And
That was my thought anyway.
Yeah, you are on your mech
no,
mode.
that makes sense.
I'm in my mech mode, yes. I'm not doing I'm not in the mobility mode. So yeah, I guess I'll move there, and then I'll shoot.
Nice, yeah.
So let's see, and that's a 7. I succeed.
That's 7. Yeah, you do succeed. and
So then it's a D8 plus a D6, right?
yeah, you are using your submachine gun.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. 13 damage and a max roll on the 6.
Okay. No, sorry, that should have been a D4 because you share the legend die. But let's
Oh,
count it
I share it
as a
with?
4.
Okay. I didn't. I
So
thought I had my own. Okay.
that will be that
Uh,
will still be an 11. Let's count it as maximum damage. And yeah, you disable this Hydra. But as soon as you
cool.
disable this Hydra, uh, the QQ tell you that you can't allow it to basically explode within the payload, within the explosive.
Say that again.
You
It's gonna what with the explosive?
Yeah, that it's in range of the explosive that they are trying to activate. So if
Yeah.
this mech explodes, it will take out the payload and it will take out the refinery. So
Right.
so they basically ask you to remove or to contain the explosion. It's this panic transmission that you are getting, and I'm going to give me 1 second. Let's see if it will take 1 or 2 rounds for its damage reactor to explode.
Is it possible to continue the move like after you've shot? Because I only moved one square, or is it you move, you're done, and then you shoot, and that's it? Like, can I move, shoot, and then like finish the move after
Uh,
I shoot?
no, you move.
Okay.
You take full action
Okay. Okay.
for each one.
Cool.
And yes, this will explode in the next round,
Oh
basically.
God.
So you will need to move it.
Yes, I will.
You will need to move it. I'm thinking if this Hydra is going to try to shoot at it, it's going to try to. This Hydra doesn't know about the fuel refinery.
It's true.
So
It may not.
I think
So its plan maybe is still to run and grab the explosives and take it
yes, I think that's
further
their
into the base
plan. Yeah,
because it
so
doesn't know. It doesn't need to do that. Yeah, I got you.
yeah. That's what it's going to do. So 1, 2, 3. Danger, please roll mobility for me.
Alrighty. Success.
I wasn't expecting
I
that,
haven't
to be
failed yet.
honest. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Close target. You are not close. It cannot use this power against you. Okay, yeah, so after attacking you, I think it will hover. They are basically hovering one round and moving on the ground in the next round. It will hover and move 1, 2 over here and basically try to finish arming the explosive. Yeah, Simith, what do you want to do? And the QQ are
Okay,
basically
so
converging.
that. Yeah. So Hydra 2 has the explosive now.
Hydra 2 is at the explosive now, yes.
I think Hydra 1 still does.
Hydra 1 is about to explode.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Are you...
Anya, we're losing you.
Hello?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Give me 1 second. I actually lost John for a second there as well. Let me close some stuff just in case.
Well, that's problematic.
Reload.
I'll send her an email.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
go.
you both. Okay.
I think maybe it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, seems better now.
Then 1 second. Yes, Hydra 1 is about to explode. Because they are disabled, Hydra 2 is setting up the explosive now. And
okay. What can
I don't. Can we even get to Hydra 1 and disable it, or get the explosive away from it before it blows up? I don't think we can.
it will explode at the end of next round, yes.
At the end of next round.
It's because it was your turn, the Hydra's turn. Now it's Breaker Zenith's turn. Yes, so it's at the end of the next round.
You're breaking up a little bit again. I mean, I can get all the way there, but then that's my full everything I can do, so I can't.
I mean, I could get there and grab the explosive, but then I'm stuck right next to it. I mean, I guess I could try and shield the explosive with my body. That's I can't think of what else to do.
Yeah. I was looking to your equipment to see if there's anything else, but yeah.
I mean, I guess I will just. Oh, I gotta take it off the measuring. I guess I will just move and shoot at Hydra 2 to stop him. Because if Hydra 2 succeeds, then it doesn't even matter if we move the other one. So
yeah, that's true.
I kind of got to do both. So I think that's the most useful thing I can do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm seeing you.
Yeah, she seems totally frozen.
Hello. Give me 1 second.
Hello?
I'm going to change networks in case that helps. Is that better? Is that worse? Is that the same?
It's working.
I hope that's
Seems
a
okay.
bit better.
Good. I think it's
I
better.
hope that's a bit better. Yeah, I changed networks
Yeah.
just in case. Okay, yeah, Zenith. Then do you want to attack Hydra 2?
Yes. So I will move there. And I think I have pretty much a clear shot.
You do.
I think so.
Test power, please.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then so we had a extra D6, and then it went down to a D4, and we did the max with the D4. So is it gone now?
You did the max with the D4.
Yeah. Well, remember, I rolled the 6 on accident.
You rolled a 6, but it was a 6.
Oh, yeah.
We said,
right.
Just go ahead as a max on the 4.
Yeah, I think
so that's like.
Yeah, that basically. Yeah, yeah. The extra die is basically gone at that point. Yes.
Okay.
Then it's definitely going to have to be a reckless attack. It's 9.
That's a lot of damage.
That's average. It's not terrible.
9. So okay.
And I moved, so that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Let me just check on something. Yeah. Viking Danger, it's your turn then.
Okay. Viking Danger will come down here. And he will attempt to grab the explosives out of Unit 1's hands, I guess. And yeah, because if it blows up, well, okay, so maybe I'm confused. So Unit 1 has the explosives on him. If his mech blows up while he has the explosives, it'll go kablooey, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then, yeah, Viking Danger will grab the explosives away from him, and he will turn his body to shield the explosives from the blast.
Okay. Yeah, you move. Hydra number 2 is trying to set it up, so you are basically competing with Hydra number 2. So yeah, roll power for me, please.
All right. It's a 1.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I think you grab the explosives from Hydra 1, from Hydra 2. You turn around, and it's the enemy's turn. Uh, so Hydra 2 basically is going to. Yeah, Hydra 2 is going to take a step back. And 1, 2, 3, and roll mobility for me, please.
All right. Success. It's a 5.
I cannot believe that.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, basically you see Hydra to open fire on your area, and on your area, and seeing if it's your turn. After your turn, Hydra number 1 is basically blowing up.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
It might be useful if you can throw something on top of that mech so that the blast, the shock is absorbed by whatever's on top of it, as opposed to me.
Maybe, yeah, hadn't thought of that.
I don't know.
Or
We've got trees. I don't know what else we have though.
Or just carry that mech and throw him at his buddy.
Yeah, actually, if you could push the mech.
Can I just?
Yeah, that's true.
If you could push the mech into his friend, he'd be probably far enough away from me that the explosives would be safe, and his friend would take the collateral damage.
Yeah, I mean, so will I maybe, but that's all right.
No. If you push him away,
I guess
full hex away.
Depends how far I can push. Yeah, so if I
I don't know.
I basically move. I move to the hex with the down Hydra 1, and then I'm trying to heave him towards Hydra 2.
Okay, yeah. Roll power for me. Yes, that sounds like power.
Yeah.
An 11. Yeah, you do have 16 power, so that makes sense. You push Hydra number 1 over here, And yeah, give me 1 second to verify which die this is going to roll. There's the chance that this won't be as big, but it might. Okay, Zenith, you take 4 damage. Hydra number 2
That's
takes.
nothing. That's a scratch.
And I'm not carrying some explosives, so
This is true.
it's a lot safer for me to take this.
But a portion of the building is blown up. As the QQ told you, there is a refinery here. The refinery does not explode from that. However, I think it is revealed within the structure of this building, and the walls that have been blown up. You see, yeah, I think rocket is the right word for this. You see basically a rocket within the building, transport rocket within the building, and yeah, that's the round, Zenith. You have taken out one of the hydras. Give me 1 second just to check on a rule. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, yeah. Back in danger, it's your turn now. I think.
Okay.
Sorry, just before that, the hydras getting comes, or the remaining hydra gets incomes. They say, "You traitors! Don't you understand? This is yeah. You traitors! Don't you understand? This is our planet now. We cannot let the QQ to the QQ are planning an invasion on us from this point. War with the QQ is the only way forward." And that's your turn, danger.
All right. Well, then at the beginning of Viking's turn, he'll. I don't know. He doesn't even get on the radio for that. He's just whatever. Let him say whatever he wants. Viking is gonna go over here, and he's going to put the explosives down in this area right here, next to this wall. Between this wall and this tree, he's gonna wedge it in here. And I think that's the whole turn, because that's a move and like a use action. But basically, yeah, he's just trying to get the explosives out of the way and hidden so nobody picks them up.
Okay. I think at this point the Hydra is just trying to do damage. There's this trope, basically in mecha, where in mecha anime in the genre, where just the same way that you do that you as the characters get this sort of, I don't know how to call it, autonomy, command autonomy. These often these soldiers will get just basically suicidal whenever the plan has failed.
Jeez.
So
Yeah.
I think the Hydra is going to try to and let me just redraw this. It's going to try to climb on the building, and try to blow it up.
Oh, geez.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wall that fell. And yes. Where can it maximize their damage? And I'm going to say, give me 1 second. I'm going to say this is the hex that holds the refinery. This is too close or near targets. Okay, yeah. I think it's going to climb within the building. And it's able to attack too close targets, so it's going to attack this portion of the building. And Zenith, please roll mobility for me.
That's a success.
That's a success. Let's see how much damage it rolls here. Yeah. Okay.
It's the second time my mobility, the one increase that I got from leveling up was the difference.
It's the difference, yeah.
It's
Okay.
like I've rolled like 4 or 5 mobility checks.
Jeez.
It blows up this section of the building. And Zenith, the building is basically wide open on this side. From within, you see people, you see the cuckoo, but the people who are within this building do not seem these, do not look like the insurgents that you have fought from time to time, or the members of the ruling class of the cuckoo who always use these very elaborate clothes or frames or mechs. These seem basically like regular people. And I think this is a scene that you have seen before, because these people look like refugees, like Kyuko refugees. And this rocket, which I'm going to mark in this hex, on second inspection seems like an evacuation ship for these people.
Gotcha.
Zenith, what do you want to do?
I am going to try to take out this Hydra.
Go ahead. This Hydra has not taken that much damage, despite that you dealt a 9 a couple rounds ago.
Yeah.
Well, and he took damage from the other mech exploding next to him, right?
Yeah, and I wrote it down. And
I'm just trying to figure out in my head how much damage he's taken.
No, yeah, it's taken. I'm going to tell you, it's taken 10 damage, and
Okay.
it's still not going super strong, but strong.
That is a miss.
That is a miss.
Oh.
I am going to test my reactor to fire again.
Go ahead.
That's a 7.
Yes.
That's good. As
my
a
God.
No!
miss. Oh.
It will have been better if you rolled a 20 because of your adaptable robotics.
Oh my goodness.
Danger, it's your turn.
All right. Oops. Let's see here. Viking's gonna move down here and shoot Hydra 2.
And shoot Hydra 2, yeah.
All right. 3 success.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay, and
they are
then
not in cover. You have seen it over here. That's
only 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. This is not good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, both of you. I think it's going to try to fire at you
All right.
since you are both together. Yeah, both of you, please test mobility.
All right. Oh no, I failed.
I passed.
And give me 1 second because
And mine's a 20. It's a so if that's like a critical failure.
that's a critical failure. Yes. Oh no.
Hey, my luck had to run out eventually. Oh no, Anya did max damage.
It rolled
I
almost
get
max
shot.
damage. You take 18 damage from this barrage of bullets.
All right. Well, okay. Let's see. 14. How much did you say?
18 damage.
18 damage. Okay, so 5, 13, 13 and
You end up with 6 hit points, I think.
6. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's. I think it opens fire at you, climbs on the building, and I think at that point they probably notice. Well, I mean, they probably notice their rocket as soon as they climb on top, and they notice the refinery in this area. Zenith, it's your turn.
Shoot it, kill it.
Oh, I. Oh no, it's when I'm dealt damage. It was not dealt damage.
I'm nervous.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take 2 shots at it, probably. I will shoot at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
And I don't have any armor, so I can't do reckless attack. 2 damage.
That's 2 damage. You basically see these bullets bounce off its armor. And
yeah.
At this point, I will tell you the Hydras have been all the time ignoring 2 damage from all your attacks. The other Hydra, I think you dealt 16 damage, and that was almost all of its HP, all of the HP I had rolled for it. So
I'm testing my reactor, and it's a 9. I will fire it again. That's another hit.
Yeah.
For 6 damage.
For 6 damage.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yep, that's another 4.
That's 10, 11, 15. Okay. You open fire on the Hydra. Just when the Hydra is about to take a hit on the refinery, you shoot it and disable it. But just as unit number 1, this Hydra is about to overheat. So,
oh god,
that's your turn, Zenith. Danger. The Hydra number 2 is just next to the refinery. What do you want to do?
Geez, let's see. If I get into my mobility mode, can I rush in and try to knock it out of there?
Give me 1 second. No, but you have battle tactics. You will be able to help Zenith move, and Zenith will still go after you because that will be the round, and Zenith will be able to probably grab this chassis and move it. That's
Okay.
what I'm thinking,
So
because you cannot get on your mobility mode. You will be able to get on your mobility move over there, but you wouldn't be able to grab the
gotcha. Okay.
Hydra.
Okay. So then I'll go into my mobility mode, just because God, I don't want to get hit again. And then I will. One time. It's the only time I got shot in this entire fight. It's bad.
It was a ton of damage.
So I'll turn my little dragon zord thing again, and then I'll get on the radio. Zenith, go and move over and get ready to get that Hydra out of there.
And Zenith, it's your turn.
Okay. So, okay. So yeah, so I've moved over there, so I can just grab it and then move back.
Yeah, I think it's disabled. I think you do not need to roll power to grab it. So you grab it and you move it out of the building. And you move it out of the building. You start seeing people as you are grabbing it. You start seeing people basically climb on this rocket. You start hearing these sirens for people to evacuate. They are probably trying to launch as soon as possible, and you get the Hydra out of the building. And let me roll for the Hydra explosion. You take 7 damage, which I don't think it's enough to take you out. The Hydra explosion makes this landmine explode as well. There's basically debris all around, but the Hydra is gone at that point. Zenith, you have taken severe damage. On the other side of the building, through the rubble, you see basically these large. You see another unit, another mech, trying to set up the rocket, and as you explode on this side, this rocket starts lifting up into the air, just in time to avoid the explosion of Hydra number 2, which will have been safe thanks to you. So I think we are going to take 10 minutes there and basically come back to see the aftermath, to see the QQ probably interacting with you, and basically let's see what happens after all of this. So let's take 10.
All right.
There it is. Okay, yeah. So, the second Hydra unit explodes, damaging Breaker Zenith, as this rocket flies into the air. The only remaining QQ unit goes around to you and basically it opens their cockpit, and they say, I'm going to give me 1 second. I'm going to assign a name to this person. They are Aristes. Their name.
That's a cool name.
I'm going to write it down. Aristes. Yeah. Yeah. This final QQ unit opens their cockpit. This is QQ. This is clearly a QQ commander, and they are dressed in this elegant uniform. Sweat all over their face. They are trying to maintain their composure despite what happened. And you hear on your radio, you hear, it will seem like you were telling the truth a few minutes ago. In the name of our people, and they look at this flying rocket. I would like to thank to you, but let me ask you, why weren't you a part of this operation? Of their operation, signaling to the Hydras.
Well, there was a breakdown in command, and our orders were not to destroy this location. A splinter faction of the military decided to break off and operate like this. And we were charged with preventing it from happening. So that's why.
As you say this, June's helicopters are starting to come by, and they're getting comes. Danger, Zenith, are you all right?
I've seen better days. We both have, but we're breathing.
Looking from above, they say, Zenith, you better not have damaged that new paint job. And she says, "You know what? It's coming right off your your next check."
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
The QQ basically drops their gun, waves to the helicopter, just in case, and they ask you, "So, what are your names?"
Call me Jack.
Ever.
They introduce themselves. They say, Aristes of the Aristes of the Lasso clan. I'm Aristes of the Lasso clan. So, and pushing their unit nearer to you, they say, "So, what do you think this means then?" I think we are clearly in depth to you, at least for the day, but I think this hardly means peace between your command and my people.
Yeah, I can't speak to the long-term ramifications of this, but and he pops open the wherever the pilots sit, right? Like the
Yeah,
chest or
probably
whatever
in the
opens up.
chest.
But he's on the radio and is like, but I guess at least for today we could share a beer or something.
Turns at
Oh man,
you, or
did you bring beer?
I mean, they have some, right? Everybody's got to have some beer. Look at that facility. There's beer in there somewhere.
If I were them, all my beer would have been in the rocket.
That's a good point.
I think Aristes says, I think we'll figure it out. And basically kneels their unit. And first of all, they walk towards towards using it. And the next thing you hear is, yeah, that was a really nice paint job that you just ruined there. And we see June's helicopter basically approach you. She's making rounds, and I think with that we are going to go into epilogues. What do you think?
Yeah, seems good to me.
Ever, do you want to go first?
Um,
What happens in the next days, the next couple of weeks, maybe over the next 6 months for you?
I think we see Ever painting his mech himself this time. It doesn't look nearly as good, but yeah, I guess there's like some burns and scorch marks that he just like incorporates into it. Keeps getting more like marked up with all these scars. Um, and yeah, going forward, what do we see? Um, I mean, I don't know enough about the world to know how this is going to progress, but assuming there's some new recruits at some point, I think it'd be nice to see a moment where we say Ever like rolling his eyes at some rookies talking about all, all the kills they got in the simulator today.
I love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that. Jack, go ahead, please.
Let's see, Jack. He's So I imagine in the weeks and months that follow, he's trying to find some way to bridge this connection between our group and the QQ, and he spends time out of his mech, a lot of time out of his mech. And I just like the idea of like this last shot of him just like on a farm, building a fence. Um, and he's really living life the way he wants to, which is not in luxury. It's getting his hands dirty and, building things from the ground up.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So over the next few days, what happens back at the station are you probably bring down your reports of what happens. Madonna is certainly glad that you were able to stop these hydras from basically blowing up this facility, from starting again open war with the Kyuku. Uh, but she's worried. Over the next couple of weeks, she basically tries to convince command that the actions of Sergeant I forgot it at this point, Anders, that of Commander Anders, basically where he was acting as a rogue agent. He was trying to initiate this conflict on their own, but Fleet Command is not taking her seriously because she's not officially part of the what's the word of the command
military
of the military of the command chain. So basically, we get all of these factions, small factions, in this isolated part of the planet, try to take control of your company. And so basically, Madonna is trying to form a group of soldiers to protect this newfound station R, and trying to breach this, or trying to help the QQ, because it has been revealed that in the past weeks, above all after the attacks on Q, and that there's been different bombardments around the planet, just like the one that happened at Station Q, and she's basically trying to recruit the QQ to help all of you to figure out who is behind all of these attacks. And that's where we are going to end the Mecha Hack game. Thanks so much for watching. We are going to basically have our debrief exercise. We're going to talk a bit about the game probably, but that will be all for the recording. Thanks so much for watching, and I had a lot of fun recording and running this for you, but we will talk in a second. See you later. Thank you if you are watching on YouTube. Stop.